Dear friends, in this video lecture, we will discuss about the different criteria which are used for the NBA accreditation purpose. As engineering institutes goes for the NBA accreditation, then they have to pass through 10 criteria, in which criteria 8, 9, and 10 are covered at the institute level. So out of the 10 criteria, 3 criteria covered at the institute level and criterion 1 to 7 are covered in the program. So it covers total of 1000 marks, in which the program covers 780 marks and institute covers 220 marks. So here you will see the institute level criteria. So the institute level criteria, which are criteria 8, 9, and 10, and criteria 8 actually it is completely goes for the first year academics. And the criteria 9 goes for the student support system, it is from the institutes, and criteria 10 covers the governance, institutional support, and financial resources. So separately, I am locating here the criteria 10. It covers 120 marks, not 220, it is 120 marks. And criteria 8 and 9 and 10 covers total 220. So including criteria 10, it covers 220 marks. Now here you will see the criterion summary for all the criteria from 1 to 7. So you will see here the criteria 1, which is shown here, the vision, mission, and program educational objective. Vision, mission, and program educational objectives. It contributes 60 marks, shown here, 60 marks. Yeah. Then criteria 2, which covers program, curriculum, and teaching learning process. It covers 120 marks. Criteria 3, which is for course outcomes as well as program outcomes, and it contributes again 120 marks. Criteria 4 about the student performance, and it covers 150 marks here, 150 marks. Then the fifth criteria, which is totally for the faculty information and contribution, so it covers 200 marks. Now, the criteria 6, which is about the facility and technical support. So criteria 6, which is about facility and technical support. It covers 80 marks. In criteria 7, it is for the continuous improvement. It covers 50 marks. Then first year academics for the criteria 8. It covers again 50 marks. Then criteria 9, which is for the student support system. It covers 50 marks. And the last criteria is the criteria 10 for the governance, institutional support, and finance resources. It covers 120 marks. In this way, we are seeing the criteria which are from 1 to 7. Here from 1 to 7, these are the program level criteria. These are for the program level criteria. program level criteria. Program level. Here you see criteria 8, 9, and 10. These are the institute level. Now, the mark distribution which we have shown earlier, it is we are going to present in the graphical form. So, in the graphical form, you can see what are the maximum contribution. So, here you will see the faculty information and contribution. It covers 200 marks, and that is the 20% of the total. Then the student performance, it covers 150 marks, and it is the 15%. So we can say if we add these two criteria, criteria 4 plus criteria 5, so it is 20%. So 20 plus 15, total it covers 35% of the total mark. So only criteria 4 and 5, which is the student performance as well as faculty contribution. So how they are important, how the students are performing in the institute, and how the profile of the faculty it is upgrading themselves. They are contributing in the research, project work, consultancy work, academic, and the student result. It covers 35, one third part of the NB accreditation. Then if we go for the criteria 10, it covers 120 marks or 12%. Criteria 9, it covers 50 marks student support system. You can see here criteria 8 also covers 50 marks, 5%. So this 5 and 5%, 10% plus 12%. So 22% is covered in this criteria 8, 9, and 10, that we can say institute level criteria. Institute level criteria, including first year also. Now 35% is covered by the two criteria, 4 and 5 from the program, and 22% from the institute level criteria. If we add these two, so 35 plus 22, we will get, this is 57%. 57%. Institutional criteria as well as two criteria from the program covers 57%. There is the criteria for the program to be accredited is it is 60% or 600 marks. So 570 marks we are covering from these criteria. If we cover other marks from the other criteria, then definitely institute can be accredited very easily. So if we cover criteria 3, which is 120 marks, we add this also 12%. Approximately it goes to, if we add here plus 12% also, criteria 3 also, then it is around 69%. So we can say more than two-third part is covered by criteria 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 10. And additional marks can be achieved by the other criteria. This is simply the distribution of the marks and how we should focus to get the marks from the NBA so that college can accredit it and you can get the maximum. Now here I am again showing the program level criteria, which is 1 to 7, and it is showing here the 780 marks, and institute level criteria, which is 8, 9, and 10. It is of 220 marks. It is a total of 1000 marks. How the larger part 780 means 70% covers from the program, and 220 or 22% is covered from the institute level. So what is the contribution from the institute level? To understand this is also very important. For institute level criteria, if you see, we will see that first year academics, and this first year academics, this covers 50 marks. Then criteria 9, which is the student support system, it covers again 50 marks. So criteria 8 and 9 covers 100 marks or 10%, and criteria 10, it covers 120 marks. So it is the distribution of criteria 8 and 9 and 10 from the institute level. Here, this is also the graphical form of the criteria. So we can see the more than half percentage of the 220 marks is covered by the criteria 10. Criteria 8 and criteria 9 covers the percentage of 23 and 50%, but 54% of the criteria uh, 10 out of the 220 is for the institutional criteria only. So how the facilities, institutional support, different systems, different policies and procedures should be maintained by the institute. It is very, very important because it covers a larger part. Criteria 10 itself, it is of 20 more, 20, 120 marks as we have shown. So it is mainly consists of these 4 points. 10.1, this is organization, then governance and transparency. What is the organization structure? How the governance in the institute is established, how it is working, and the transparency, the different information details, how they are transparent to the employee and the others. It covers 40 marks only. Then budget. So budget part consists of the budget allocation and budget utilization and public accounting at institute level. It means for the each financial year, the budget is allocated, the budget is sanctioned from the some governing bodies, and the allocation of budget in different heads for the institute as well as for the different programs, they are allocated, and then what is their utilization within that particular financial year. So this is to be shown for the program as well as institute and public accounting. It means there is a balance sheet which shows the different details, utilization, etc. in the different activities, different tasks, different other programs are conducted in the institute. So it covers 30 marks. Yes, it covers 30 marks. Program specific budget allocation as well as the utilization. It is also the similar, but it is applicable only for the program level. So it also covers 30 marks. And the library and internet, it is the fourth part. It covers the 20 marks. So you will see here the 60 marks are covered by the budget only. So go only for the budget purpose. Only budget, it takes 60 marks. Then governing to 40 marks and 20 marks for the WMQ. So this is the distribution only for the criteria 10, and the criteria 10 is of 120 marks. 20 marks. So these are kept into consideration so that maximum marks can be obtained from the team and for the budget. Here you can see just it is the graphical form of the same I have discussed in the previous slide. So Again, it says the 25% part is covered by the budget allocation, and 33% part is covered by this organization, governance, and transparency. So 25 plus 33, you can say it is 58%. Only budget and organizational structure, it covers the 58%. So approximately 60% part is covered by these two, and remaining 30% by the budget allocation, utilization, and public accounting at institute level. This is 30%, so it is 88%, 58% here. So, and library internet is approximately 170%. So this is the distribution of the mass for the criteria table. Thank you.